Hey guys, it's Carrie, and I wanted to talk to you tonight about celebrating the small victories and why it's important. So, life, as we all know, is busy. It can get overwhelming with all there is to do, everything we need to keep up with, and it's easy to lose focus and lose sight of those successes we've made along the way. So, why is it important to celebrate those small victories or small wins we have daily? First, it makes you happy and it reminds you that you're making progress, and progress feels really good. It gives you motivation to keep going. It's reminding you, hey, I did this, or I was successful at this, and I'm on the right path. It lifts those spirits to give you that momentum, that boost to keep moving forward. It builds your confidence. It helps you meet the challenges of the day by reminding yourself, I did this and I can do it again, or I did this, I learned that, and I can be more successful today. So how do we celebrate those small victories? So there's a couple different ways I've done it over the years. One recently I saw somebody post about a motivation jar, a happy jar on Pinterest. So basically you take a mason jar and each day you take a piece of paper and write down what you accomplished that day. And then you put it in the jar. And then that jar is there to remind you of everything you've accomplished. Small or big, it doesn't matter. But by writing it down, you give it significance. Maybe you don't have a mason jar. Maybe you have a lovely cup that you can use, put the things in, and it just gives you that reminder, that motivation to keep going towards your goals. The other thing is you can do is get a journal and write it down. So for journaling, I like to write down, say, 1 to 3 items that I did that day that were accomplishments in my mind. And remember, these aren't accomplishments by anyone else's standards but your own, because the successes are yours, and no one else gets to set that standard but you. So by writing 3 things that you accomplish each day down, it reminds us that we accomplish these things first off, and it's on those busy days where you get to the end of the day and go, what did I do today? Did I do anything today? I don't feel like I accomplished anything. By writing it down at the end of the day, it reminds you of that. The next thing is maybe a little odd, but it's to give yourself time to do the things you would normally put off. So for me, it's cleaning my desk area. And I put it off and I push piles around and the papers move and all of that. And it just gets to that overwhelmed state. And I just have started to allow myself the time to clean the desk off. Now this could be, it also sometimes is after I'm meal prepping. I have the bowls and the pans and everything sitting on the counter. They're clean, they're ready to be put away, and I just keep putting it off. Or I'm like, oh, I'll use that bowl tonight, or I'll use that pan tonight, and I just put off actually putting the stuff away. So allowing your time to do those things will give you a boost of, I accomplished something. And like I said, they can be small, they can be big, but they're still accomplishments. They're still successes in your day. The next is probably the most fun, and that's to reward yourself. So that could be anything from a massage, which is my favorite, to dinner at your favorite restaurant you never get to go to, or you don't take the time to go to, tickets to a show or a concert that you've been meaning to go to. Now, the important thing is when we're rewarding ourselves with something like a massage or dinner or tickets, we make that connection between what we want to accomplish and then the reward for accomplishing it. So especially at the beginning of the month, it's fun to say, okay, if I do this in May, I'll get to do this in June. And along the way, your brain makes that connection between what you need to do and what you will get for it. So those are my tips to celebrate the small victories. If you've got any of your own, post them down below. I'd love to hear from them. And you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.